Did you know people can water fast for 3 days straight?
Sure. Okay.
That means no food, coffee, or soda. You only consume water for 72 hours straight. And when you're done, you get to have a massive meal like this. This fasting method is said to have all kinds of health benefits, but is that really the case? Well, on today's episode, we're going to find out. This is your body on drinking only water for 72 hours.
Yeah, eat! Eat!
Fasting has been practiced for thousands of years. Today, people fast for many reasons, like religion, losing weight, or maybe to detoxify. Although studies have shown that water fasting can have health benefits, it can also come with risks. What exactly does the body go through during a 72-hour fast? And are any benefits worth the risk? As with any change in one's health routine, you should approach fasting with caution and forethought. You shouldn't even think about trying this if you're under the age of 18, a senior citizen, pregnant, or have any health complications. Talk to a doctor before you start, and if you are interested in this challenge, it's a good idea to prepare your body for the upcoming change. You can do this by eating smaller portions for 3 or 4 days before you fast, or by fasting for part of the day. Eat well before you fast with foods that are high in energy. Be sure to pick a time for your fast that will allow for rest.
The food is good.
The question is, how are you going to pay for it?
And don't do it if you're feeling unwell or tired. During the first hour of your fast, things will seem no different. After all, you've just finished eating.
Delicious.
Let's say it's evening and you've just had your last meal for the next 3 days. Yeah, for the next 72 hours, you're going to be ingesting nothing but water. Say goodbye to soda, coffee, and, of course, food. Although there haven't been extensive human studies on fasting, research suggests that there may be some positive impact on blood pressure and body weight.
Yes, you can.
It may lower the risk of some chronic diseases and stimulate autophagy, which helps the body break down and recycle old cells. It's the start of a new day, and you wake up feeling no different than you did the day before. That's because, so far, not much has changed for you. You may have skipped a late-night snack, but otherwise, you wouldn't have been eating while you sleep anyway. Okay, lunchtime. Well, you've already skipped breakfast and now no lunch. Your stomach may be complaining a bit, but otherwise, you'd feel fine. What's important is that you make sure you continue to drink water throughout the day. You should be drinking more water than usual, at least 2 to 3 liters. Typically, you'd be getting a lot of your daily fluid intake from the foods you eat, so you'll need to make up for that with more water. Dinner time. Surprisingly, you may not be feeling as hungry as you might expect, even though for the last 24 hours, you've deprived your body of the fuel it needs. But be careful. Not eating may cause you to feel tired. You'll be low on energy, so be sure to conserve it. No intensive exercise and avoid operating heavy machinery or driving. During the last 2 days, any weight you've lost has likely been in the form of water weight and carbohydrates and not actual fat loss. But now that those have been depleted, your body will look to its fat deposits for energy. This is where weight loss will happen. Depleting your body's energy reserves will now force it to recycle older immune cells, triggering the immune system to produce new white cells. These lymphocytes are a key component of your immune system. Although it's not a full reset, it's like giving your immune system a good spring cleaning. You awaken with your mind sharp and your sense of smell supercharged. However, your body is very lethargic.
I'm really f***ing hungry.
Don't bother to exercise at all, it'll just make you feel sick. Your mouth feels clean, but your jaw is tight from a lack of use. You notice that your stomach seems to have deflated overnight. It seems tighter than usual. Now, as you approach the end of your fast, hunger has set in as you anticipate your first meal in 3 days. Okay, you've made it to the end of the fast. Now it's time to chow down. You may be craving a giant burger with a massive plate of fries, but at this point, that wouldn't be the best option for you. You're best to eat something a little lighter, like a fresh salad with some chicken. You need to give time for your stomach to settle, otherwise you'll make yourself sick. But regardless of what you eat, you'll notice your stomach will start to bloat more, and you'll feel the sudden urge to use the toilet. Okay, so you managed to make your way through this challenge. Research has shown that there may be some positive effects that are the result of fasting. Some studies have shown fasting might help with things like diabetes and potentially delay aging. But there's lots of risks as well, including nutrient deficiencies, blood pressure changes, and dehydration. So if you want to try something like this, talk to a doctor or medical professional beforehand. Okay, now that we've put our body through that grueling test, let's kick it into overdrive and put it in the ultimate distress. Let's find out what happens when you're in a coma on another episode of Your Body On.